How did the ceremony go for Tom Brady and company? Well, players took videos while touring the White House. Brady had jokes for President Joe Biden, and the team presented the president with the traditional gift of a number 46 jersey. So, Tom Brady had a little fun, Big D. I know we have a crazy town on this one.
Yes, we do, as a matter of fact. Yes, Tom made a little news because people think that, he was, of course, the quarterback for the Patriots for his entire career. And Robert Kraft, who owns the Patriots, is a huge supporter and friend of former President Trump. And people read a little bit into what Mr. Brady said today. I guess people thought that Tom is also friends with the former president, and maybe I don't know if you can be friends and not a supporter. By the way, Two things can be true at the same time. But took a little shot today that people read into. Biden and the Bucs. Let's see it. Crazy Town. Roll it, G.
Well, good morning. I think still good morning. And it's great to see everybody here.
You never know. He never knows what time it is.
Okay, you got. I tell you, that Florida thing's something else. Anyway, and we're here today to congratulate and welcome to the White House the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Where's Chris? Where are you, Chris? There you go. I called him before the game to tell him, give him some tips on how to run some patterns. But that was. I pointed out to him, and my son Hunter was a senior. He went to my alma mater's high school named Art. By the way, sit down. What are you standing? I'm sorry. And I told him my son scored the scoring touchdown, and Archman won the state championship that year. But anyway, that's it. We don't count those things. A lot is made about the fact that we have the oldest coach ever to win a Super Bowl and the oldest quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Well, I'll tell you right now, you won't hear any jokes about that from me. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing wrong with being the oldest guy to make it to the mountaintop. That ain't bad, man. I went to the University of Delaware to play football, although it didn't do much for my career. I didn't do very well.
Baseball and football.
That's why I decided to run for president. I figured if he was still around, I'd get to be elected president. I would have been an All-American. I could have been big. Of the 25 or 6 Glazer grandchildren, and about 24 of them being women, you had no choice. It's about time they stepped up, right, guys? Anyway, all kidding aside, your team stepped off the field too. And I want to thank the NFL for setting strong vaccination goals so fans can go see a game without becoming a super spreader event. And y'all who don't have a shot, man,
like the Texas Democrats.
One, okay?
Amen.
Get one.
Oh,
we're not going to throw the Super Bowl trophy this time, Cam. But we're going to offer President Biden a special presentation from Mr. Glazer, and then we're going to challenge 11 of us, 11 White House interns to a game of football here on the lawn, and we intend to run it up on you guys, so get ready to go.
Thank you, man. Unusual number, huh? 46.
I lost track of one down in 21 years of playing. And they started calling me Sleepy Tom. Why would they do that to me? Not a lot of people, think that we could have won. And in fact, I think about 40% of the people still don't think we won.
I understand that.
You understand that, Mr. President?
I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand something.
You know what?
So Tom delivered the line, kind of waited for a second, and then, of course, Joe didn't react, and then as he turns, Joe reacted.
Oh, you had to wait for the synapses to kind of kick in and him make the connection, like, he's talking about me.
Yeah. Well,
kind of like with the sleepy Tom, Sleepy Joe reference.
I mean, Joe's speech was a little rough there. I don't know where he's all over the place. All over the place in that. He's a football player now. He was a baseball player back then. He's hit 2 home runs. No, he didn't. He flew out to third. And now he was a big football player.
Oh, yeah.